Hello and welcome, everyone, to episode 3 of the McFarlane Toys Show. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're watching on YouTube or one of our other platforms. We're happy to have you. If you're not already subscribed to us on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. I'm your host, AJ from the McFarlane Toys marketing team, and I'm going to bring on a returning guest today, Claudio, also from the marketing team. Hey, Claudio.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming out and joining our show. Let's get on with it.
Let's do it. And as always, we've got our trusty moderator, Aiden, with you in the comments. So say hi to Aiden. Hey, Aiden. And Aiden's going to drop that subscribe link in the comment section as well, just in case you missed it. So make sure you're subscribed. Again, reminder, as always, please keep it positive and respectful in the comments section. Zero tolerance for any hate speech or negativity directed towards others, especially. So be nice in the comments and let's have a good time. So we're going to get right into it today and kick off the show with some reveals. Then we're going to recap New York Toy Fair 2025, give you an inside look at the event, followed by some more reveals. And there's actually going to be even some reveals mixed in within the stream during the Toy Fair recap. So to be clear, there will be new reveals at the beginning, the middle, and the end, so don't miss out. So with that said, let's go. First up, first reveal of the stream is the Riddler. Final Suit Riddler from Batman Forever. Of course, we released the Riddler in his green suit last year as part of the Batman Forever Build-A-Wave. So this Riddler is in his final suit. He includes his cane, comes with 2 alternate hands, of course, made famous by the amazing Jim Carrey. So look out for this guy coming this spring. Very excited to add the Riddler final suit to the DC Multiverse roster. Next up, we've got the Grim Knight and Killer Croc McFarlane Collector Edition 2-pack. So this includes both the 7-inch Grim Knight and the mega figure Killer Croc. Includes a few extra weapon accessories with the Grim Knight. They're looking absolutely awesome. So be ready for this 2-pack this is actually going to be hitting stores in the very near future. So we'll be posting more details of where you can find this very soon. So make sure you're following us across all of our social channels, and you'll be in the know as soon as this is available. So with that said, before we get into the Toy Fair recap, we know a lot of you have a question. A lot of you will have questions about DC. So we remain a value WB partner. We're committed to the DC brand. We've got exciting products planned for 2026, including Supergirl movie line, in addition to our Superman movie line that is coming this summer. Now, discussions regarding our DC rights for 2027 and beyond are still ongoing, and we will provide an update in the future once those plans are solidified. The new Mortal Kombat Classic line and other non-DC brands from Warner Brothers Discovery, such as Movie Maniacs, will continue as planned. Now, speaking of Mortal Kombat, we were very excited to announce our upcoming line of 7-inch scale action figures based on the iconic Mortal Kombat classic video games. Claudio, I know you're a huge fan and are very excited for this.
So excited for this.
Yeah, so am I. So we all are. And Todd, as I'm sure a lot of you saw, provided a sneak peek from Toy Fair already that we posted. He posted from his Instagram account. So those were very early painted prototypes, the very first from the line, and we will have more details to come this spring as the first wave will be launching summer 2025. So just around the corner. Get ready for Mortal Kombat Classic. Very excited. The other really exciting news, and Claudio, I know you're just excited, excited for this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming to McFarlane Toys, and we're very, very thrilled to add them to the roster. These will be 5-inch scale Page Punchers action figures that will include a reprinted comic book, and the character designs will be based on those classic IDW comics. So again, a lot more news to come this summer, with the first wave launching in fall of 2025. So some really exciting new licenses. Claudio, I know we all can't wait, but
they're the best thing ever. Mortal Kombat, Turtles, let's go. We got it all.
All right, now let's get to the recap. So we're going to give you an inside look at what the Toy Fair 2025 McFarlane Toys booth looked like. Everything that we had, well, most of the things that we had on display. Some of the things are still a little bit of the secret, and there'll be more to come on those later this year and into the spring. But yeah, we thought it'd be cool if we recap the booth, walk you through it, show you everything that we had. Claudio and I are going to give you an inside look at what it was like. And as I mentioned, we are going to have some new reveals that were not a part of Toy Fair that we will be showing for the first time during this recap. So look out for those. And again, we are saving a few big reveals for the end of the show. So stay with us. And again, thank you for joining us. And with that said, let's get right into the recap. So the first thing, we're working on some new merch and apparel designs that are going to be on t-shirts, potentially hats, some other apparel. So these will be on the McFarlane Toy Store, and these are some early design concepts. I'm actually wearing one right now. Got another one behind me here from Spawn #1. So we're really excited about the merch opportunities, and we'll have a lot more to come very soon on that. And with that said, I'll throw it over to Claudio to talk a bit about Warhammer.
Sounds good. Checking out our Warhammer 40K figures that fans have been absolutely loving. Here's Lieutenant Titus from the hit Space Marine 2 video game that came out last year, and he comes with a variety of weapons, including a bolt pistol and the iconic the Thunder Hammer, the best weapon in the game. We're also experimenting with various soft goods, as you can see on the Eliminator and the Commissar. He does look really good with that leather coat. And there was the Kazarkin figure from the Astra Militarum. So, AJ, I'll send it off to you to talk about Avatar.
Yeah, we were also showcasing some of our Avatar 1 and 2 figures and World of Pandora, which of course we did when the second movie released. So we are excited to announce that we will be doing Avatar 3 figures as well. So stay tuned for more on that. We didn't even have any ready yet for Toy Fair, but we will have more to come in time for Avatar 3, which is coming to theaters this holiday season, December 2025. So we're really excited to dive back into the World of Pandora. There's the figures from the first two movies look absolutely awesome. So stay tuned for more on Avatar. Back to you, Claudio, to cover Blizzard.
Taking a quick look at our Diablo 4 lineup, the latest reveal includes the highly desired Rogue. I know I've wanted the Rogue since the very beginning, so I'm super glad that she's finally coming out. As for World of Warcraft, we have the new Goblin and Dark Elf Warrior, as you can see there. We also have previously released figures, including the Dwarf Hunter, the Pandaren Monk there. We have the Undead Necromancer, one of the coolest, the Sorceress, of course, and my absolute favorite, the Barbarian. He's basically a weapons cache right there. So super cool. And AJ, back to you for Movie Maniacs.
And just before Movie Maniacs, the one other thing I will tease that we will have more information coming soon is we are going to be tackling some action figures for the Diablo 4 license. So we don't have anything to reveal quite yet publicly, but I'm going to slip that in that little tidbit in right now, and we'll have more in the future. So look out for that. And with that said, let's just dive back into Movie Maniacs. We've got some new 6-inch scale pose figures from NBC Universal, of course, Poe from Kung Fu Panda, as well as Tony Montana from the absolutely classic film Scarface, looking great. And then last but certainly not least, we've got Kevin from The Office holding his vat of chili. It's the thing that he does best. So we're really excited about those. And last, I'm actually going to pause quickly here because we've got this Fallout Movie Maniacs Vault Boy coming, which is a glow-in-the-dark exclusive to Walmart, which will be launching as part of CollectorCon on Thursday, which looks great. So look out for that. But we are also going to have some more news on action figures related to Fallout in the not too distant future as well. We don't have reveals quite yet for this show, but something to look forward to for the future. So stay tuned for that. And then we also did with Warner Brothers a great line of Beetlejuice and Beetlejuice, which of course was the second movie that came out this past year. These, again, 6-inch scale pose figures. We had Shrinker Bob, we had Beetlejuice, and we also did a really cool combination of a few of the characters that looks absolutely great on the shelf. There it is, our 4-pack of Beetlejuice. So definitely check those out. Available now. If you haven't seen them, make sure you look for them. Walking Dead, Claudio, back to you.
Here we go. Taking a look at our Walking Dead figures. Now, these are re-releases of our collection from years back, but fans wanted more Walking Dead. So we're bringing back what the fans loved, including our Walkers 4-pack. Now, we've got the main characters out there for you, including Rick, as you can see there. But we're also creating new figures and statues, including this awesome Rick Grimes statue. I love this one, and I picked it up myself. It's so nice. And then here we also have the Snow Troll Build-A-Wave from last year's Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim film. I love that. Highly recommend checking it out. And AJ, back to you with the McFarlane Toys Digital.
Awesome. Thanks, Claudio. So McFarlane Toys Digital, we've got a few different brands that we have as part of this line. Of course, we had Shrek that came out this past year. And then one of our newer releases is Berserker. So we teased this out yesterday. Actually, we teased it out. I'm just going to pause here before because we have quite a bit to cover on Berserker. But the initial tease was actually last summer at San Diego Comic-Con, where Todd joined Keanu and a bunch of the great people over at Boom Studios on stage for their Hall H panel. So those were some very early prototypes that were first shown. And now we're really excited that the figure is going to be available to pre-order this Thursday at Walmart CollectorCon. So Todd and Brian are going to be doing a live stream. They're going to show you the figure and even more in depth than we have it today. But again, it's going to be a Walmart exclusive window box packaging that opens, and you can see it opens up and you can see everything inside through the window. It includes upwards of 20 accessories plus 4 alternate head portraits. And there's also, again, it's McFarlane Toys Digital, so it does include a redeemable McFarlane Toys Digital collectible. And this is all for $49.99 USD. So make sure you check that out. Walmart CollectorCon this Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, where I'm really, really excited about this one. The figure looks absolutely awesome in person. Claudio, I'm sure you can agree. On the DC side, of course, we had the Joker in our latest wave, and we also revealed a new release from the DC McFarlane Toys Digital wave, which was our classic DC Superman. And I'm just going to pause here for a second because we've also got a few others that we're going to show here that were not on display at the show, but will be a part of the next McFarlane Toys Digital wave. So we've got first up here a classic Dr. Fate with the soft goods, wired cape, just absolutely awesome yellow and blue colors, looking great. And in addition to Dr. Fate, joining the lineup for this wave is a classic Two-Face wearing his purple and orange suit. So really excited about this wave. I know I'll be checking these out for sure, Claudio. I'm sure you will as well.
Especially that Superman.
Absolutely. Moving right along, we have also done pose figures, PVC statues in the past for McFarlane Toys Digital. So we were showing Wonder Woman and Superman, which are both available now, came out last year. Superman, of course, based on Jim Lee's artwork, includes an awesome posable soft goods cape. So great pieces for the shelf. They're really big, like about 1/6 scale. Awesome pieces. And staying on the statues, we also have, of course, resin statues, which are, again, based off. They fall under the DC Direct brand, and we were showcasing a bunch of the new statues that came out recently or are coming out very soon. So we have Green Lantern, John Stewart, of course, the art by Jamal Campbell. That actually has a life-size statue in Burbank, California, based on the 3D model, which is super awesome. We've got Zatanna by J. Scott Campbell, Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman from Batman v Superman, Weasel, of course, from Creature Commandos. Hopefully a lot of you checked out the very first official entry into James Gunn's DCU. And last but certainly not least, we have Superman Blue, which is based on the artwork by Gary Frank. And we have a bunch more resin pieces planned, and I could not forget the Joker Folie à Deux 1/6 scale resin statue as well. This thing is huge, looks awesome in person as well. So definitely check out our resin statues. We also have our 1/3 PVC cowls. Now, this is something we started last year. We're continuing. They look absolutely fantastic, super affordable. I'm just going to pause for a second here, just because I know we're going pretty quickly. It's a lot to cover. We want to make sure everybody's having a good time. So before we get into the retro stuff, again, the cowls, there's more coming. We've got another wave planned for the very near future, so we'll be posting on our socials as soon as those are going to be, as soon as the pre-order dates are confirmed. So again, make sure you're following us across all of our social channels, and you'll stay in the know. And with that said, I'm going to throw it back to Claudio to talk about some of our DC retro stuff. Claudio?
All right. Checking out our Superpowers and Super Friends lines. Here's our latest Superpowers wave, including the Black Manta, Sea Saucer, and the Bat Multicraft that was crowdfunded last year and is actually shipping now. Many fans were pumped to hear about the Super Friends line, and here's our first wave, including Red Batman, Brainiac, Batman, Lex Luthor, and Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, my favorite, and the Riddler, who is a red platinum edition. They'll fit perfectly in with your DC retro line, so look forward to those guys. AJ, back to you with the DC Multiverse.
Awesome. So yeah, we've got, again, a lot planned for DC Multiverse this year, coming up very soon. We were showing a few new figures on display here that you're seeing in the footage right now. I'm going to give you an even closer look at some of them. I'm going to pause here because we did show our Jim Gordon from Batman Year One, Part 4, and that is going to be a Walmart exclusive. But what we didn't show at the show at Toy Fair, and we're going to show you now, is, of course, Batman from Year One, Part 4. So this will also be a Walmart exclusive, coming out at the exact same time as the Gordon. These will be hitting Walmarts this spring. So again, as soon as they start hitting stores available to order, we will be keeping you in the know across our social channels. So definitely look out for those. Very excited. And we are going to show you just a quick closer up look at the Jim Gordon as well. 360 here, looking great. So look forward to those. And moving right along with the DC Multiverse, going to kick this back off here. We've got the Final Suit Batman mega figure, which is coming towards the end of this month. So check out, stay tuned for more information on that. I'm going to pause again here because everybody was really excited to see Hawkgirl in person at Toy Fair. I'm sure, Claudio, you can agree on that as well. She looks absolutely fantastic. And we do have a closer up look at what will be a McFarlane Collector Edition Hawkgirl figure. So I'm just going to show you here. She's, of course, has her mace and wings, and they are the extendable wings. We actually are going to give you a look here at how they extend. She looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, this will be coming she will be coming in the summer of 2025, to be clear. So as soon as there's more details on Hawkgirl and her release date, we will keep you in the know. Moving right along, we've got up next some of our BVS and theatrical waves. Of course, the BVS wave was incredibly successful, thanks to you all. So thank you for supporting it. And we actually have a BVS related reveal for later, that because it was so successful. So stay tuned for that. The Joker cover recreations, again, we did announce this on social, and the pre-order was delayed. We'll have the details on that coming very soon about when it will launch. We showed Our Man and Green Arrow Connor Hawk for the very first time. These will both be Target exclusives. Again, we will keep you in the know on when those are going to be released. And we're continuing the Monsterverse multi-pack. So the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong comics collaboration that happened with Legendary Comics and DC Comics last year. We've been doing these multi-packs. They've looked awesome. We were showing Superman and Godzilla for the very first time at Toy Fair. That will be the newest release following Titano and The Flash, which is just hitting stores now. So stay tuned for that. And then we are working on some Rainbow Batmans. You can see we've got an orange Batman in there. We've got purple Batman in there. We are working on some Rainbow Batman Red Platinum. So look out for those starting this spring, summer. Lots to come for DC Multiverse. Now, Batman the Animated Series, of course, exclusive to Target. The next wave includes Hard Act Batman, as well as Phantasm, Poison Ivy, Bane, and you collect all four and you build Bruce Wayne. And the Bruce Wayne build a figure amongst the rest also looks incredible. So definitely keep your eye out at Target. These will start hitting stores towards the end of April, and as soon as they do, we will blast out a reminder on our socials so you can check them out and make sure you grab yours. The new Batman Adventures available everywhere. There's a bunch available right now. More planned for the future. Another wave coming very soon. And of course, can't forget, I'm going to pause quickly here just on the Batwing. The Batwing is available at multiple retailers right now. So check out McFarlane.com. We've got a banner on our webpage. You click that, it'll show you where it's available. It's an absolutely awesome piece. It is, as you can see, huge, has light up features, has a lot to offer. So definitely check it out if you don't already have it. It's a really cool piece for your collection. moving on to page punchers. So we had some very new and exciting reveals at Toy Fair for the first time. We were showing Supergirl, based on the Woman of Tomorrow comic, which of course it includes the reprinted Woman of Tomorrow comic. Now, this is the comic that the upcoming movie is based on. This comic figure looking absolutely amazing. So stay tuned for her. And then Kingdom Come Superman, absolutely iconic Alex Ross Kingdom Come. Now, both of these, Superman and Supergirl, will be going up for pre-order in the very near future. So we'll have those dates to share across our socials. And last, but certainly not least, we do have a couple Red Platinum editions, Damage and Starman, which will be a part of this wave as well. So look out for those. Todd's Mods, just going to pause here again. We've got a new wave coming. This was a brand new line for us that started last year. So Todd's Mods stands for Todd McFarlane's Outrageous Design. So these are 4-inch scale vinyl collectible figures, and super affordable, just having some fun with these designs and on these classic characters. So this next wave will feature King Shark, as you can see on screen. We also saw Killer Croc there at the beginning. And then, of course, Superman. So the first wave is available now. This next wave is going to be going up for order very soon. And then we also had on display some of our latest recent waves of page punchers, of course, featuring Shazam, the Superman based on the 1978 comic, and Red Hood. All right. Now, back to Claudio to talk about Spawn.
Awesome. Thanks, AJ. Checking out our Spawn offerings. We've got a beautiful Spawn resin statue based on Spawn #1, as well as you can see the King Spawn #1 resin statue prototype. Of course, there's Todd, the Todd 2-pack there, just chilling, and this beautifully outrageous Spawn statue, resin statue, based on the artwork by Greg Capullo. We have some 30th anniversary Spawn figures, and one of my favorite that we revealed is Blood Axe, based off of the Spawn The Dark Ages comic run from years back. Now, he will be part of the McFarlane Toys digital, and it features hyper-sculpted details, a crazy-looking battle axe, multiple paint apps, soft goods cape, real chains. He also comes with a horse, guys. He comes with everything. He is loaded, and he looks so, so cool. I can't wait to pick that one up. We have Commando Spawn from last year, and here we have The Deviant, based off of Rat City. That is Todd's newest comic book creation, looking really, really nice. There we have Robot Wars Spawn. That will be actually on pre-order tomorrow, March 12th, along with The Deviant. So be on the lookout for those 3 offerings. And there we have Spawn from Call of Duty. AJ, back to you with Marvel.
Awesome. Thank you, Claudio. So, of course, we started with our Marvel collectible lineup last year. It's incredible. I mean, the new waves are looking absolutely fantastic. Carnage is joining the next wave. We have Black Panther joining the next wave. Now, these are the 1/10 scale, so the smaller collectibles. And we also have Beast from X-Men, X-Men #1 cover. Again, we're building out that whole cover so that you can assemble them on your shelf. They're going to look awesome. We have Spider-Man that's also, of course, joining this next wave. You saw there the Sam Wilson Captain America, which was in our previous wave, just in time for the movie that just came out. We have Todd McFarlane's Storm design, which was also a part of the last wave. We're showcasing, again, that's a new Spider-Man that's going to be a part of the next wave. And then also The Thing, which is going to be a part of the next 1/10 scale wave. He's awesome in person too. Just going to be just in time for the new movie this summer. So do not miss out on anything Marvel. We're absolutely loving working on all things Marvel. So stay tuned for the next wave. And we did reveal, that was the 1/10 stuff. We do have more 1/6 planned, of course. These are some past releases. We had Wolverine based on Todd's famous cover, also Captain America. And the latest wave of 1/6 included both Thor, as you can see, coming up next year, and then also Spider-Man based on the Secret Wars cover in his black symbiote suit. There he is, which is, again, just an awesome looking piece for your shelf. Now, coming up, and I'm actually going to pause it here quickly because Iron Man, based on John Romita Jr.'s artwork, and Venom 1/6 scale collectibles are both going to be coming very soon. They're actually going to be going up for order on March 21st. So these are two awesome pieces. So make sure you're ready. March 21st, we'll be putting posts out as reminders in the very near future. And last but certainly not least, what we had display on at Toy Fair was this new 1/6 scale Deadpool, which is again awesome, looking super cool. Yeah,
He looks amazing, man. I cannot wait for this one.
He does. And we actually have the rest of the wave to reveal from this Marvel line, which will be joining Deadpool at the end of the stream, coming up very soon. McFarlane Sports Picks, we're so happy to get back in the sports game these last few years. We've got a new line of MLB 7-inch scale pose figures coming just in time for spring training and this new season right around the corner. Pre-orders will be coming towards the end of March, so look out for those. Of course, we've also got the NHL Four Nations Face-Off, absolutely massive success for the NHL. So if you missed it, you missed out because it was absolutely incredible. We've got a lot on the go with the NHL. We've tried some. We're working on some resin pieces. This was a Bedard resin piece, which of course he was the Rookie of the Year last year for the Chicago Blackhawks, as well as some mascots from the NHL. So definitely check those out. And the NFL, again, it seems like the Super Bowl was just yesterday, and the next thing we know, the next season is going to be starting any day now, which I'm very excited for. So make sure you're checking out our NFL 7-inch post figures. And last but certainly not least, we have our newest sports picks license, which is the UFC. So we started off with the first wave of 4 fighters. We got our second wave that is just coming out right now. We have a lot of plans for the future of this line. All of these 7-inch scale post figures also include a redeemable digital card, so you can redeem your code and get a digital version of the figure. And it also comes with a card. I'm just going to pause here for a second before we get to the end. It also comes with a UFC Rewards points card, which is separate from the digital card. And that you redeem those, you scratch off the number, you take that number, you redeem it on our site, and you're able to redeem those points for some pretty cool merch and stuff like that. So definitely check out our UFC Rewards if you've purchased any of the figures. We're coming up close to the end here. Before our last few reveals, we do have, of course, our anime shelf, which we're really excited about. We have Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. We've done 2 waves to date. We do have a 3rd wave in the works, which we'll have more to share about as we approach the summer. So all 4 figures you see here are available now. So if you haven't already, and you're an anime fan, or better yet, you're a Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War fan, make sure you're checking out these figures. And we also, of course, have our Demon Slayer line, which has been going now for the last couple years. We have our 7-inch scale figures. We have a new wave that's just about to hit stores. Awesome looking figures. Absolutely incredible anime show for those that haven't seen it. Definitely check it out. And last but certainly not least, we had our Mortal Kombat 1 Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat pose figure PVC statue on display at Toy Fair.
Love that statue as well. Anything Mortal Kombat, I'm in.
Absolutely. Anyways, that was our speed run, if you will, through the McFarlane Toys Toy Fair booth. We got a couple cool things left to show you. Hope you enjoyed getting an inside look there. It's always great to see everything in person, and we know obviously not everybody can come to these types of shows, so we really wanted to give you a glimpse inside the booth. And I hope you enjoyed it. Now, again, before we wrap up, we have a few final reveals. I alluded to them already. And the first couple here are Marvel related. So I'm going to show you the very first one. We've got the Punisher 1/6 scale collectible which also includes a comic. Now, this is based on the Punisher War Journal issue number 8 cover art. So looking absolutely awesome. So stay tuned for him, as he will be a part of the wave, as I mentioned, that comes with that's included with Deadpool. And then the last piece that will be a part of that wave is Spider-Man. And this Spider-Man is, again, of the 1/6 scale collectible comic based on Marvel Tales issue number 223. And the cover art, of course, by our very own Todd McFarlane. Looking really, really cool. Got the Doc Ock arms coming out of the base and everything. It's I'm really excited about this one too. So lots and lots of exciting stuff planned for Marvel this year. So be sure that you're, again, following us across all our socials and you stay in the loop. Now, we're getting to the end here. We've got I'm gonna go back to DC. We have a very first look at our Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. Alfred, of course, played by Jeremy Irons. He includes a bunch of accessories, as well as his work apron, which he's not shown with here, but he does have a soft goods apron that is removable. As you can see, we've obviously removed it for the 360 video, but we're just giving you a little sneak peek of him now, and we'll show you the rest of everything that he comes with in the future. And the last thing I will say about this reveal is, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, we've done some other Alfreds from other movies, and we've also had Batmobiles that have come with those Alfreds. Now, there's a certain Batmobile that may have been in the movie that this Alfred was also in. So that's all I'll say for now. But there's a Batmobile, a very significant one, that is missing, and a few actually others that's from other movies that we haven't gotten to yet. So just a little hint there that there might be some very exciting Batmobile related news to come. So with that said, you know what? I was gonna save this one, but there's one more. I saw comments on our post. Just one more thing. I saw a comment on our post announcing or reminding people about the show today. Like, what about Cowboy Batman? And we were thinking about saving it, but we're going to show Cowboy Batman as well. And this is going to be our last reveal of the day. And then we have a couple more really cool announcements before we wrap it up. But here's a very first look at Cowboy Batman. And he, of course, comes with his trench coat, duster, which is removable, and soft goods, as you can see as well. So more to come on our Cowboy Batman, but he's looking awesome. So there's one more little sneak peek for you all watching. So again, thank you for everyone who came by to check out this recap. Again, we really wanted to give everybody an inside look at what was at the show. Now, I did mention there's a couple more important things I wanted to tell you all about before we wrap up. So first and foremost, I did mention it a few times already. Walmart CollectorCon. Walmart CollectorCon is March 13th, which is this Thursday. There will be a live stream with Todd and Brian, who you've seen before. Brian was a part of our last McFarlane Toys Show. So they'll be going live, on Thursday, March 13th, 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. And they'll be showing all the exclusives that will be launching as part of Walmart CollectorCon for Walmart CollectorCon. So definitely tune in for that. We will post a video tomorrow with a link so you can all watch it and be ready to watch it on Thursday. Lots of awesome exclusives coming there, including Berserker, which we covered earlier. And again, on Berserker, there are limited quantities as part of Walmart CollectorCon. Well, there'll be a bunch more available in stores this spring. So be there on Thursday. And one of the last things I do want to mention, WonderCon. WonderCon is at the end of March, and there will be a toys panel there. Todd will be there, and Brian will be there also. And that's going to be on Friday, March 28th. So if any of you are planning to be at WonderCon in California, make sure you check out the panel. We would love to see you there. I know Brian and Todd have a bunch more reveals planned for WonderCon. So we didn't want to steal too much of their thunder today, but we also wanted to make sure that we were able to show you guys and girls some pretty cool stuff. So with that said, that's pretty much the end of our show today. I know it's a quicker one today, but we just wanted to give you that inside look. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, thank you, Claudio.
No problemo.
For joining us again. Always.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much. Always great to see you, Claudio. Always great to have you. Now, for those watching in the future, there will all be, as always, there'll be links in the description to anything that we talked about, anything that's available to order. So make sure you check the links in the description. If you're not already, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, on X, and on TikTok. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. And with that said, thank you again for watching the McFarlane Toys Show. Till next time, good night.